I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Well, we're on to race number 8, and we're in the home straight now when it comes to the race meeting. It's the last double on the card, race number 8, and this is over 1,000 meters, fillies and mares, 73 handicap. Well, this race, I think if you have to race it, 3 or 4 or 5 times, it wouldn't surprise me if you get a different result each time, because it looks complicated amongst these runners and how you're going to try and narrow it down. But you're going to have to take a stance on how you're going to play it, because that is the name of the game, isn't it? Taking a stance and trying to get your combinations right, especially in the exotics. And if you can get it right in this leg, you will drop tickets regardless of the result. So, number 1 is out. Number 2, Maggie Smith is at 4-1. 3, Hereinafter is at 7-2. 4, Rugged Lover at 4-1. 6, Jane's Vision at 7-1. Number 10, Emerald Green at 6-1. And horse number 11, Rapid Fire at 8-1. Let's touch on a few runners. Number 2, Maggie Smith is 1 from 1 with Richard Fourie. And Richard will be hoping for 100% strike rate to be intact. She's got a solid record over the course and distance. Only raced there twice for a win and a second. And I like the way she quickened up 3 starts back with Richard. He just gave her a nice patient ride over that 1,200 meter trip. And when asked to run, she was the fastest finisher, beating Shona Kirsty Ives. After that win, she was bumped up to a 71. She ran second. She was bumped up to a 75. But after her last start, I see they dropped her a bit to a 73. Number 2, Maggie Smith. And you will get an honest run for your money there with number 2. Between numbers 3, Hereinafter, and number 4, Rugged Lover, I don't think there'll be much that will separate them. I must admit that last time out, and this is, something that I couldn't believe, that how she drifted out to 14-1 and still won a very good race, number 3, Hereinafter. There was no confidence at all in the betting market, and she won a very good race, and she's now on a hat trick. And then Rugged Lover seems to be in excellent form. And Tinny Prinsloo, well done to him with his small string of horses. He's having a good run, ending off the season on a high. That's number 4, Rugged Lover, with SK up, Samanga Kumalo. Jane's Vision will have followers, I'm sure, if you are playing, this last double. If you're looking to play it wide, number 6, Jane's Vision, will possibly come into that equation. 8, Bearded Khan. This is a very interesting runner. First run for Byron Bottas. And although, the recent Gauteng form lines wouldn't inspire you that much, I kept a very close eye on her when she had her first run for Byron, which came last time out. And she seemed to one pace most of the race, but that was, I think, may have been her first go on the poly track, if I'm not mistaken. She'll be better suited to racing on the turf. And this horse at a price, just want to see what her price is at the time of recording here, horse number 8, Bearded Khan, because the more I look at her profile, the more she seems to grab my attention. 16-1 in the betting, number 8, Bearded Khan. So back on the turf, Byron Bottas trying to get to the bottom of this mare who's recently joined his stable. And there's lots to work on after watching her first run for the yard. So keep an eye on her if she does remain at those odds. If there's any money for her from 16-1, Bearded Khan, she's worth following. Number 10, Emerald Green from the stable of Louis Goosen. Well, her form is clear to keep you interested. She's run well out the maidens. She won that maiden, 4 starts back, and since then she's run well. She hasn't been worse than 4 lengths off them. In fact, her last start behind Spirited Flight, I thought that she had an outstanding chance to win that day, and she got pretty close, 1.3 lengths behind the winner. So she has to go into everything. And then Rapid Fire did not confirm that good run at a penultimate start with Richard Fourie last time out, where she did attract some good betting support, and she was a well beaten behind Gallop Premier. She may just be better than that form suggests. Another stable that's doing well is the stable of MJ Ordendal, but Rapid Fire is carrying 61.5 kgs here, and we'll see how she goes. But all said and done, and if we have to summarize this race, the horse that I'll be keeping an eye on betting-wise is going to be number 8, Bearded Khan, and to see if there's any follow-up from that 16-1 at the time of recording, because there could be more to come from the Baron Bortus runner having her second run for the stable here in the province. But I'm going to suggest 2 runners in the place accumulator, and I think we should be safe with both of them. Number 2, Maggie Spit, and number 10, Emerald Green. And then if you're playing the pick 6 and the jackpot, which is jackpot 2 and jackpot 1, which closes here in race number 8, well, hopefully things fall into place. But numbers 2 and 10 will be good enough for the PA race number 8.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.